breakup before COVID. And that was fun, right before the pandemic started. It was with a relationship I was in for 3 years. Anybody been in a long relationship like that where you're not happy but you're just still with the person because you're like, all right, let's just ride it out and see how this train wreck ends. It will probably end in a very expensive divorce and some unhappy kids, but let's push through it. I was with this guy for 3 years, and he had the audacity to have the conversation about getting engaged with me. Yeah, he even he talked about proposing to me within a few months. So Christmas comes around, and I get this giant box from him, ornately wrapped. So I'm thinking he maybe went on YouTube or Pinterest or looked at a fun idea, like, you know, those box within a box within a box things, and keep unwrapping them and the ring is there. He was so incredibly lazy, there's no way he would have had the effort to do that. So I unwrap all the wrapping paper and I open it up. Inside of it was a giant, fluffy, pink grandma robe with pictures of cats all over it. And I don't even like cats. I'm allergic to them. No offense to the cat people here. But after 3 years of putting up with your nonsense and you not getting a job and living with your parents, I get a bathrobe for Christmas. The women in the audience, I have to ask you, would you be offended, gentlemen too, if you were in a long-term relationship and you get a bathrobe for Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. You know what that means, gentlemen? If you are considering getting a bathrobe for your lady or for your partner, here's what it is. It's saying to them, you're fat and disgusting, so keep yourself covered all the time. That's a gift you get to your wife after 10 years of marriage when you run into Target the night before her birthday or before Christmas, whatever it is, and you're like, oh, I forgot to get something. Let's see something that we're, oh, here's this robe. I hope she likes it. By that, you're buying yourself a one-way ticket to the couch for the next month.
Oh, yeah.
This, you know what I'm talking about. So put some effort into it. Go on like Etsy or something, you know, put in some effort and stop giving like the big corporations the money. So anyways, back to this situation where I opened up the gift and I looked at him, I'm like, really, a bathrobe? And he goes to me and he's like, Angela, we need to have a serious conversation. And I was like, okay, what do you want to talk about? And he's like, we need to break up. And I was like, where did that come from? You told me 2 weeks ago you were going to propose to me. And he looks me dead in the eye and says, we're too different because you like to do things. I still don't know what he meant by that, but I kicked him out of my apartment and threw the bathrobe after him because he's going to need it because he's going to be homeless. No, he went running home to his parents' house, I know that. But you know what's even funnier is, you know, they say that there's a stereotype of women who cry in the cartons of ice cream when they get dumped and gain 100 pounds. And I made sure to get extra hot after he dumped me, so that's why I look the way I do now. And after going through a breakup, you know what I wanted? You know what I did is I wanted to rebrand myself. I'm like, okay, well, what's important to me in life besides myself and doing comedy is I'm a very proud auntie. I don't have kids, but I have 3 beautiful nieces and a handsome little nephew. And I realized I want to be a hot aunt. And when people rebrand themselves, they want to compare themselves to a fictional character. And I think there aren't too many fictional aunts out there. And I realized I want to be like Aunt May in the Spider-Man series. Not the one in the comics, or where she's 80 years old, or the old movies where Tobey Maguire was a 40-year-old high school student. I'm talking Aunt May in the reboot with Tom Holland, where she's so hot that she gave Tony Stark a boner. I remember seeing that scene and I thought, that's it, that's how I'm going to get an old millionaire who's going to pay for my comedy tour. Yeah. Now, Bill Gates got divorced, maybe he'll give me a chance. No, I don't want to deal with that. There's probably too many legal issues with that. But you know what's fun about having the hot on persona is I'm going around on tour and I'm meeting all these stand-up comedians that I met on Zoom, and I would perform the hot on joke. I'm like, they're going to meet me and be like, yeah, she really is a hot on. And when people meet me, what they say is, you know, you're so much more fun in person and make everything fun. You remind me of Linda from Bob's Burgers.